So, kia ora, Trish. Welcome, and thank you so much for spending time with us today talking about growing older. Trish is a friend of Arthritis New Zealand. She's a facilitator and coach, specializing in cross cultural communication, a mother and a grandmother, and runs her business with her husband, Catalyst Pacific.
Kia ora, Tracey. Kia ora koutou, ko Trish Lui, tōku ingoa. And thanks for the invitation, Tracey. It blends a lot of my passions together, working with arthritis. And a facilitator, so I do a lot of leadership, team development, and as Tracey said, that specialist area around cross-cultural communication. As my husband is New Zealand-born Niuean, so that's a lived experience for us. And also, this brings together a really important part of my life. In that 7 years ago, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. So it felt like something out of the blue, but I can look back now and see signs. A devastating diagnosis at that stage because I'm a really active, fit person, and up until then had been really healthy as well. However, I actually see it now as a bit of a gift in that it really helped me to make some very healthy adjustments to what was already a pretty healthy lifestyle. But I've learnt a lot more about what's important, and now I lead a very pain-free, healthy, active life. So that's those are the important parts of my of who I am.
So what would you say are some of your motivators or reasons for being healthy?
Day-to-day things of being able to enjoy life, do all the things that we do. We have a very busy business and work life, as well. Of course, we've got three now adult children. One lives in London, one in Sydney, one was living overseas as well, but he's back now. And now we've got these two little granddaughters, so we also spend quite a bit of time traveling to see our kids. So really important for us to be well and healthy to be able to do and enjoy all of those things. And especially for me, with my rheumatoid lens, it's incredibly healthy because I want to be able to continue to do all of these things. And, for me, it's been a personal journey of wanting to do this in a way that was without having to rely on drugs for the rest of my life. And if I did have to, then absolutely I would do that. And I know for a lot of people it's a really important part of them living a good life. But I've worked really hard to be able to get myself off the medication and do the things that I know now work well for me.
So, what do you identify as the most important things for your well-being?
So it's been a big journey, and I have learned a lot about my stress triggers and what I need to do to be able to really, keep myself in a grounded space, because I know when I was first diagnosed, it was a stressful time in my life, and I think that was probably a bit of a trigger that tipped me over. So that's one thing, and to help me to do that, sleep. So three things: sleep, food, and keeping fit and active it's like my mantra that I go by, and I guess that helps me to sort of keep the stress levels down too. So making sure I get try and get 8 hours sleep a night if I can. Weekends I sleep for longer. I don't feel guilty now about having a sleep in. And food, and this is my personal choice, but I'm plant-based. So it's been it wasn't a hard transition for me, but it has been a big transition. And and also I've always been a runner. Now I'm a walker.
Yeah.
I've been a cyclist previously too, but so I do, and I'm a step climber. So we've got some a big steep series of stairs not far from us, so I do lots of those.
As you've got older, how have your views on well-being or lifestyle behaviours changed?
I guess that the two things collide really, what I do for my rheumatoid, which is my biggest driver, because that's something that is potentially has a huge impact on your health and well-being and lifestyle. So that's my biggest driver. And I guess the things that I do for my rheumatoid are also really good for us as we get older. So making sure I get good sleep, keeping really fit and active and strong, eating good food. So yeah, those things serve us really, really well, as we get older as well. So
Yeah.
I think that's when I look at seeing my rheumatoid as a bit of a gift as well, because
Yeah,
it really
true.
helped to accelerate, those other lifestyle things
Yeah.
that I might not have been quite as hard out about.
Do you make a point of getting some sunshine for vitamin D levels, or do you take a
Yeah.
supplement? Or...
I take vitamin D as a supplement, and I absolutely love being outside. So I'm one of those people, I have to get out
Yeah.
and walk, or I have to get out and walk every day for my mental well-being as well
Yeah.
as for my physical. And yeah, so as often as I can, it's we have a busy work schedule, so it's not always easy to just get out during the day. But I love daylight saving for being able to get out, when it's still later in the evening. So yeah, very conscious, and of course it's always that double thing, isn't it? Of I'm fair skinned, so getting the sun for
Yeah.
vitamin D, also looking after my skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a couple of little basal cell skin things taken off my face, which haven't been a threat to my well-being or to my life at all, but things that I go to a skin specialist, and
Yeah.
she looks after that aspect. So yeah, I guess those are the things that as we grow older, it's for me, I think it's being conscious of being on top of things. That as you grow older, it's really important to if there's something that you're a bit worried about, just go and get it seen to, whether
Yeah.
it's my skin, my teeth, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing for mental well-being?
I think we're very lucky with the work that we do, which is a lot around helping people to be at their best.
Mm.
So for us to do that with other people, that's something that we need to do for ourselves as well. We're very curious people and interested in the world that we live in. It's making sure that we have some good time out just for us as well. One of the programs I'm involved in delivering, we do some mindfulness on there. I don't have a daily meditation practice or anything, but wake up in the middle of the night. I know now that I can get myself back to sleep by doing just some mindfulness breathing and different exercises.
And another thing that is absolutely crucial for all of us, no matter what age, but it's something that we kind of maybe need to be a bit more intentional about for some of us when we get older, and that's staying connected with others. I think it's one of the most important things for health as we age is people who are more connected with their community or whānau, the healthier they seem to be. It's very closely associated. So how do you stay connected with others?
We might say times we're a bit too well connected.
Yeah, I was going to say from the sounds of your lifestyle, yeah, this one is something that you've got down.
On many levels, we know it's really important for us. It's our mahi, so we have a lot of passion around working with people. It's really important for us personally. So, our kids all live in different places, but it's also really important for us to keep connected with them. So we make time to go and see them, as well as, we're in contact with them pretty much every day via FaceTime or whatever.
Yeah.
I've
Video
also got
calling is great, isn't it?
oh,
It's revolutionised being able to stay in touch with people and connected.
completely, yeah, it's been a lifesaver. And Helena's very involved with the New Ireland community, so yeah, there's no problem with
No problems there.
being connected. In fact, yeah.